Terrago Technologies would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, How to Use a GeoPDF. This video is a follow-on to the previously recorded videos of why a GeoPDF and how to create a GeoPDF. Let's get started. This video will show you how to use a GeoPDF and the Terrago toolbar. The first thing I'd like to point out is how to obtain information about the Terrago toolbar in case there is an issue and you needed to contact support. You can find this information by going to Help, About Third-Party Plugins, Terrago Technologies, and then selecting on the toolbar. Once selected, the About Terrago toolbar box will open up, giving you information about the toolbar and how to contact support. Please note the Terrago toolbar version. If you need to contact Terrago support, this will be asked in order to help you with your issues. The Terrago toolbar does have online help to answer any basic questions. You can access this online help from the Adobe Help menu and selecting Terrago Help. To interact with the layers of the GeoPDF, you do so by using the Layers tab on the left side of the Adobe Reader. From here, you can interact with the layers by choosing to turn them on or off by just simply selecting or clicking on the icon next to the layer. A GeoPDF is a geospatial representation of a map, and with the Terrago toolbar, you can view the coordinates of where your mouse is roaming in the display down in the lower right-hand corner of the GeoPDF. There are some basic ELT-like capabilities available with the Adobe tools that can help you navigate through your GeoPDF. For example, you can select the marquee zoom to allow you to zoom down into a specific area. From there, you can utilize the Terrago toolbar found in the extended menu on the left-hand side of Adobe Reader. The first tool on the Terrago toolbar is the Geo tool. This tool allows you to select inside the GeoPDF and lock the coordinate display for review. Once you left mouse click, you can see the coordinate display in the lower right-hand corner locked on where you selected in the GeoPDF. The Geo tool also gives you access to a right-click menu, giving the user some additional functionality, such as hiding and showing the coordinate display, and also access to the geolocator tool and the measurement tool. We'll cover these tools here in a moment. Most importantly, it gives you access to the Google Map It function, which when you select on this option, it will take the coordinates selected from the Geo tool and open it into Google Maps, so you can use it as another reference. The next tool on the Terrago toolbar is the geolocator. This tool gives the user the ability to show and find coordinates and also the ability to modify the coordinate display system. From this example, you can see the user viewing the coordinates using the default display, but chooses to set the projection parameters to something different like MGRS. The user can also use the geolocator as a drive to function by entering in a specific MGRS and then selecting Go to drive down to the specific location. The location is then locked, giving you access to that right-click menu again. A user can examine feature and attribute data within the GeoPDF by using the Identify tool. These attributes are pulled from a system of record during creation and embedded into a geo package, which is attached to the GeoPDF, so you can interrogate them directly from the GeoPDF. GeoPackage is an OGC encoding standard that allows you to embed and store geospatial information inside of SQLite database. The Terrago Identify tool gives the user functionality to view, search, and even edit your feature attribute data. In this video, you can see the list of feature layers in the Identify viewer. This lets you know what layers have attribute information to examine. To view the attributes of a specific feature, you can select on those features in the GeoPDF and view the information in the Identify window. The user can access feature attribute information by using the keyword search function at the top of the Identify window. In this video, the user types in a street name as a keyword and then is shown all the results of all the features that have that same street name in its attributes. The user then can select on a result, which will show where that feature is in the GeoPDF with an X displayed on top. The Identify tool also allows you to edit any attribute information by simply selecting on the value and making the desired edits. After the edits are done, you have the option to save these edits, which can be seen in the GeoPDF, or you can export the GeoPackage and utilize it in any system that supports a GeoPackage. You can find the GeoPackage to export on the Attachment tab on the left-hand side of the Adobe Reader. There, you'll notice the .gpkg file is your GeoPackage to export. I mentioned earlier there are some ELT-like capabilities. Another ELT-like functionality is the GeoMeasure tool. This tool gives you the user the ability to take linear and area measurements inside the GeoPDF. In this video, you can see the example of a linear feature being measured and the results being displayed in the measurement display window. The units display is customizable and can be changed by the user in the TeraGo preferences. If there's a need to display your current location inside the GeoPDF, this can be done by attaching a GPS device and using the GeoTrack tool. The GeoTrack tool will then display your location inside the GeoPDF with a flag icon. Users with the need to identify observations can do so directly inside the GeoPDF by using the TeraGo GeoMark toolbar. This tool gives the users different options to mark up their GeoPDFs with points, lines, or polygons. The TeraGo GeoMark toolbar has many pre-made geostamps for you to choose from, but a user can also create or customize a geostamp to fit their needs. In this video, the user will place a vehicle incident geostamp on an area of interest. Once placed, the user can move, resize, or even delete the stamp if desired. It also opens up the GeoMark editor for that GeoMark. The GeoMark editor is where you can add information specific for each observation. The GeoMark editor is sectioned into 5 different tabs. The first tab, the General tab, is where you can name and add notes or descriptions for the GeoMark. In the video, you can see the user entering this information. The next tab is the Attribute tab, and this is where the create and modify data are stored, as well as the author information. It will also populate form data into attribute information. The next tab is the Form tab. This is where you can attach custom forms to populate detailed information for each GeoMark. These forms can be simply created by using the TeraGo collaboration tool. As seen in the video, the user attaches a simple form to add specific information for that observation. As the video shows, you then go ahead and enter in the information requested. Once you hit apply, all the information will be populated to the attribute information on the Attribute tab. The next tab is the Attachment tab. This gives you the option to attach hyperlinks or other resources like documents, pictures, and videos to the GeoMark. In this example, the user is choosing to attach a picture to the GeoMark. The final tab is the Geometry tab. Every GeoMark that's created with the TeraGo toolbar is geospatial. The Geometry tab shows the coordinates of each point or vertex of that GeoMark. The next example in the video shows how you can digitize and create a polygon GeoMark. Once created, the GeoEditor is used to add the relevant information to the observation. All of the GeoMarks that are created using the TeraGo toolbar are geospatial annotations that can be exported out as a KML or a shapefile. They also could be saved and shared directly inside the GeoPDF. Doing so makes the GeoPDF a container of geospatial information. On behalf of TeraGo Technologies, I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this short video showing you how to use a GeoPDF. Please look for the other GeoPDF videos like What's a GeoPDF and How to Create a GeoPDF. If you have any questions or comments, please contact TeraGo using the contact information provided.